So welcome everyone. I welcome you again for our SSB lecture series, and I hope you all are safe and fine. So let's wait for some of the participants to join. Very good evening, everybody. Okay, so I welcome you for our new SSB interview lecture series, and I again promise you that you haven't seen such lectures anywhere in the India. The most authentic lecture series for SSB, and please take all the advantage from these lectures as much as possible. So before starting the lecture today, I am telling you everybody that today's session is quite a long session because we have to finish how to decide theme for the SSB story. Very important bit for SSB, especially thematic apperception test and as well as thematic PPDT. So framing a story is very necessary, and most of the candidates lack into this particular section, that how they should decide the theme of the story. किस चीज के ऊपर स्टोरी बनानी चाहिए, किस चीज के ऊपर स्टोरी नहीं बनानी चाहिए. Since last two lectures हमने देखा, we have seen the logic behind the thematic apperception test, and we have seen how to frame the story, how to write the story. But today we are going into the core content of the SSB interviews thematic apperception test, which is how to decide the theme of the story. So I hope you all will take very good advantage of this lecture. So let's begin. I hope everybody is ready with their pen and paper. If anybody wants to write down the notes, you can write down. So we will start with the lectures. So what should be the theme of the story? What do you mean by theme of the story? Theme of the story, nothing but on which background, on the basis of picture, what is your story, and what are the actions you are doing in your story, and what is the set of action you are putting it into the story. So in order to decide the theme of the story, you have to understand that the crux is the the crux of the story is the most important part in the the crux of the story is the most important part of the story which psychologist looks into. Exactly what kind of story you are suggesting, what is the subject of your story, that is nothing but the crux of the story. आप किस चीज के ऊपर story बना रहे हो, that is what the SSB psychologist is seeking. So the theme, so what is theme? The theme is nothing but a set of act of the central character to solve the problem or improve the situation. I repeat this, the theme is nothing but set or act of the central character to solve the problem or to improve the situation. Hence, the theme of the story should be interesting and creative. This part will be better explained in the sample stories. After हमारा सारा का सारा mock interview होने के बाद, I am going to show you what could be the sample story for the SSB. But here you have to understand what is the theme. Theme is nothing but a set of acts. मतलब क्या? What are the number of acts you are doing in the SSB of the central character? Yesterday we have seen that we should have central character to solve the problem or to improve the situation. So there is the situation, right? What led to the situation, what is the situation and outcome of the situation. Hence, the theme of the story should be interesting and creative. Ultimately, whatever the problem and whatever the task you are facing from the particular picture into your story, you have to solve that problem or you have to do something better into that situation with your acts. That is why the theme is very necessary here. Every picture contains, what exactly picture contains? Somebody is saying something. Okay, Every picture contains background, characters and action. You are agree with this? हर पिक्चर का एक बैकग्राउंड होता है, उसमें कैरेक्टर्स होते हैं, and you have to put action into it. So most important tip I will give here is observe it very, very carefully. And next point, by combining factors of background, characters that are age, gender and mood plus actions, create a task or problem or situation and then act on that by solving tasks or by solving the problem situation with the help of supporting characters and necessary ideas as well as tools. See, ये अगर पॉइंट आप समझ जाओगे तो आप पूरा का पूरा थीमेटिक एपरसेप्शन का क्रक्स समझ जाओगे. What is it? Observe the picture carefully. There is a background of the picture. There are characters in the pictures. You have to observe the age, gender and mood, and with the help of actions, create a task, right? And then act on that task by solving the task or by solving the problem. And what you are going to do? You are taking the support with the help of supporting characters and taking the tools which may or may not form the part of the picture. Yesterday in the lecture, we have seen what could be the supporting characters. Next is, as said before, the supporting character or tool may or may not be in the picture. Use them creatively. जो कुछ भी supporting characters आप उसमें देख रहे हो, they may or may not be the part of the picture. कल हमने काफी डिटेल में इसके बारे में स्टडी कर चुके हैं. So let's take this picture. ये देखिए, मैंने क्या बोला यहाँ पे? Combine the factor, that is background, characters and actions. So let's observe this picture. What this picture is implying? What is the background of the picture? There is nature or there is a background. It looks nearby to a building or nearby to a public place. These are three characters, 1, 2 and 3. 2 are male, 1 is female. Okay, so what is the background? The background is nothing but background of nature, background of office or any office का space हो सकता है जहाँ पे काफी सारे there must be a garden or some places of trees, and the characters, they seems to be friendly with each other. They seem very young. Okay, all are very young. Okay, so there is so you have to choose the central character from the picture, and on the basis of this, इस background में ये central characters जब साथ में आते हैं तो कौन सी चीजें हो सकती है, right? So they must be planning some party, they must be planning some campus drive, they must be planning some organizing some event, they must be solving a project problem, they must be office colleagues and solving the project problems. So this person is wearing a good suit, so that you can say that they are colleagues and they have some problem or they have some tasks to finish, and they are discussing with each other and doing or solving that particular situation, right? ये observation आपका होना चाहिए. This should be the observation. I want answers from you in the chat box that what could be the theme of the picture? What could be the theme of the picture? आप chat box में immediately answer कीजिए. You have only 30 seconds. What could be the theme of the picture? आपको समझ गया मैं क्या बोलना चाह रहा हूँ? What could be the theme of the picture? Quick. Sure. Quick. Okay. Ramadevi is saying colleagues meet after some days and planning a trip. Okay. Planning a farewell party. Ajay is saying planning about completing task given by boss. Yes, be specific about the task. Discussion regarding office project. See, discussion, Sushant, discussion cannot be the part of discussion cannot be the story. Discussion मतलब क्या? वैसे हम देखेंगे, but okay fine. आपको theme कैसे चाहिए थोड़ा अंदाजा आ रहा है. Okay. So what I was suggesting here that there should be the task or the problem. So possibly क्या task हो सकता है या क्या problem हो सकती है? You have to understand it. So we have a lot of pictures to see. So इसी picture पे focus नहीं करेंगे ज़्यादा. Annual event, Ritesh. Okay. Annual event is also a good. It could be a good story about anything. Avinash, contribution to dense forestation as a part towards nature protection. Yes, there are a lot of companies who want to spend their CSR, corporate social responsibility fund. So these are office colleagues, and the boss or the company has given them task to finish that, to utilize that fund for the nature. So you can do this. Yes, Tejveer, organizing an event. Yes, event can be organized. Mention which kind of event you can organize. Solving problem came across project. Yes, Om, that is also very good point. There may be a project जहाँ पे the client is taking client ने prepone कर दिया date को, या फिर client is not satisfied with the work of the company, so you are solving that problem. Yes, you can write that. Tree plantation or forestation. Nitin, very good. So Nitin, Ritesh, Avinash, everybody has given fantastic themes. So I believe you have understood this point. So let's move toward the next slide. So what is the task? I repeat, a task is nothing but a leadership opportunity, a challenge or a competition, right? एक टास्क क्या होता है जहां पे आपको लीडरशिप अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है, एक चैलेंज मिलता है, या फिर कुछ कंपटीशन होती है, कुछ प्रॉब्लम सामने आता है. इट ऑल्सो रिक्वायर्स लीडरशिप स्किल्स. एक टास्क कंप्लीट करने को लीडरशिप स्किल्स चाहिए, एंड आवर एम इज टू डिस्प्ले आवर लीडरशिप एबिलिटीज through the actions, and how actions will be taken place by having a situation where action is necessary. What is the meaning of this is that a task, आपका एक task जब आप choose करते हो for your story, you have to give some set of action to solve that task, to solve that problem, and to solve that problem you need a leadership, you need leadership quality, and to prove that leadership quality you need an opportunity. So that opportunity you are creating in your story, and that story is written in the TAT, and whatever the qualities that particular story is revealing about the central character are the qualities of you, and that is what is assessed on the scale of OLQ. So I hope you have understand my point, that what exactly is the task, or what exactly is what exactly should be the problem in the situation. So let's observe this. Let's observe this picture, right? यहाँ पे क्या task है? यहाँ पे a young boy, right? A young boy is here who is serving food to the people. Background आप देख रहे हो तो थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे water काफी ज़्यादा दिख रहा है, so it may be flood affected area or any natural calamity may occur, or any event जहाँ पे लोगों को voluntarily खाना देना जरूरी हो सकता है, right? So this is the task. This is the yes, I was about to come for the question. So this is the task, right? यहाँ पे इस candidate को, this may be your central character, to prove his leadership ability, you must give him some task. And for give that task, you have to create that task in your story, right? And on the basis of that task, that will be your writing of the story. So what could be the possible theme of the story? Quickly in the chat box, quickly. Okay, I will move towards a combined family went for long holiday trip. This person is Rama Devi. See, यहाँ पे you have opportunity. What I am saying this, see, observe this particular word, opportunity, right? So utilize this opportunity. यहाँ पे तो आपको opportunity मिली leadership दिखाने को. So family trip से better और हमारी कुछ task हो सकते हैं ना, जिसमें हम leadership दिखा सकते हैं. Okay, Om is saying distribution of extra food from the kitchen. Yes, you can make Ankit, one of my friend who is Ankit Khatwa. Yes, he is the founder of the Feed India project. So what he does is he collects the food from the restaurants leftover and distribute in the poor. So he is United Nations ambassador. So this can be a good story. Om, very good. So offering food. Offering food distribution. Okay, Madhav is saying offering food to roadside poor, which is collected from the society. Yes, you can do that task. Ashwini is saying a boy serving food to poor people. Yes, there are a lot of people who are serving to the food to the people. See, you can see in the pandemic, a lot of people are unable to get the food, right? Sushant is saying distribution of food to the poor. Yes. NCC candidate set up, Avinash is saying NCC candidate set up relief camp when heavy floods struck in the city. Yes, this is also जब पिछली बार चेन्नई में हुआ था, अभी नॉर्थ ईस्ट में हुआ है, there is a flood, so you can utilize your leadership and go there voluntarily and do some tasks in the story. Helping in Corona pandemic, yes, Vijay Kumar, काफी लोगों ने छोटे छोटे स्टॉल खोल दिए थे during pandemic. So very good. Ajay is saying flood situation, his father is sarpanch and busy in other work, so he is looking after affected people. Ajay, see, we are not making central character foolish or stupid. Central character should do these things voluntarily. There is an officer like quality initiative. So you don't need central character do not need his father to ignore that situation, then only he will get opportunity to look into the situation. Everything should be voluntarily. Okay, fine. I hope you have understood this. I hope you have understood this point. We have a lot of pictures here to yeah, Ritesh, feeding migrants on the way to home. Yes, this task is very contemporary task. Lot of people have done very good work in this field. You know about Sonu Sood and all the celebrities. You know about a lot of NGOs have started their small stalls for the migrants. So that is also a good theme of the story. Very good. So let's go to the next point. So I'm happy that you have understood my point. So let's go to the next point. So hence, always remember, try to create a dynamic situation where central character can give a full body response to which he or she will display her ability of leadership and complete the task. देखिए, ऐसी सिचुएशन क्रिएट कीजिए जो डायनामिक हो, जैसे कि अभी किसी ने बोला यहाँ पे कि अरेंजिंग अ स्मॉल फैमिली ट्रिप. Yes, it's a good situation, but is it a dynamic situation? And there is opposite situation that particular person is arranging the food camp for the migrants. So that is something dynamic. That is something you have to do by doing some extra work. So in that you can give a full body response, right? And due to which you will able to display your leadership and abilities and complete the task. So my purpose to tell this thing is that ultimately you are going for a leadership job. So what they are seeking from your story, that what are the leadership abilities you have. Okay. So next point is, here are the most important thing is, after reading above instruction, all you have to do is trust on yourself. This is the most important part, where whatever the theme you perceive, stick to it. देखिए अभी मैंने बोला कि ये थीम मत रखो, ये थीम रखो. That may be my perception. Yes, but what is your perception? Sir, I feel that this story is perfect for the picture. Stick to it. Believe that the theme is your instant genuine idea and go with that idea of the theme and write a good story around the picture. And that's what assessor wants. Original thought process of the candidate. So that is what I am trying to say from last few lectures is your original response is what is desired there. So if you are unable to give your original response, you will not be able to show your proper personality. And how to show your proper personality? By selecting a task in which leadership is involved. So I hope I have made my point very clear. So let's see this picture. Okay, see, understood this? So let's see this picture. What you are perceiving from the picture? Tell me your personal perception. Now this is very neutral picture. One of my students have suggested me that, sir, it is very difficult for us to make a neutral picture into the story. So let's observe this picture. Guys, we are running out of time. 10 minutes baki hai. After by this the time अचानक से lecture खत्म हो जाएगा. Rejoin कीजिए. Okay. If you are really interested, rejoin कीजिए. Fine. So 10 minutes है हमारे पास for this session. Immediately बोलिए, what should be the theme? What could be the theme? Okay, Ritesh, उससे पहले किसने बोला है? Yeah, Tejveer. Going to join academy. Which academy? Tejveer, be specific. Which academy? Ritesh Godke. Educational visit. Okay, so is he organizing educational visit or is he participating in the educational visit? Because if he is organizing, he may do a lot of things in which his leadership can be displayed. Yes, Ramadevi is saying going to join training. Yes, which training? Yeah, so I'm very happy that you guys have perceived the picture that a family, young boy is there going in the gentleman's attire and family is seeing him off. So that boy must be joining something very, that boy must be doing something better in his life, and as he has that backpack, so there must be a training or there must be a camp, anything. Okay, so you have perceived the picture very nicely. I really, I like it. Sushant is saying the central character is going to join IMA. So Sushant, you have to write entire story about how he joined in the IMA. Okay, Ramadev is okay for his job. So that is what I was saying. Be specific about it. Sharwari is saying that first student to study abroad from the village with scholarship. That is something very creative. So what are the actions involved into the task to get the admission in the foreign university, right? He must have to give IELTS exam, GRE exam. How did he prepare? So you have to say those things in the very quick manner. Om is saying that boy from a small town going to perform in national game. Yes, very good. See, you are telling it very correctly. Just आपको उसके पहले के एक्शन और उसके बाद का आउटकम बोलना पड़ेगा. ओके, अभी तो हम सिर्फ थीम परसेप्ट कर रहे हैं. ओम, वेरी गुड. Ajay is saying village guy after hard work and study got job in IT company in city and leaving for city and whole family is came to leave him. Yes, very good, very practical. Ajay, you have to properly explain the story. Tejveer is saying army training camp. Yes, you have said it earlier that going for training. Okay. Ashwini is saying the person selected in army to and going for training. Okay. थोड़ा army से भी अलग सोचो, but that's okay. That is good. If it is your personal perception. Okay. So that's good. The boy is selected for IMA and going to join IMA. Yes. Avinash is saying, boy, Sushant, good. Avinash is saying, boy assigned him to attend important business meeting and win the project. Yes. I'm sorry, boss. This is also good. This is something new. Job करने वाला लड़का ऐसे story लिख सकता है. So you are in the job, so you are writing it properly. अभी, okay. So what my point was here is, yes, Vijay Kumar is saying going to science exhibition for participation. This is also creative, going for different technical festivals and all. So here my point is proven that everybody has given some different perspective about the picture, and that is what my point was. Yes, this point was everybody have different perception about the story. So whatever the theme you have perceived, stick to it and believe that the theme is your instant genuine idea. Believe into that idea. That is what my purpose is. Okay, so for the next slide, I think we will somebody has said in the message box. Okay, Hardik Bankar is saying this boy is going to any defense training. Yes, we have discussed this story. Sheikh Mubin is saying he is a gentleman of army, age maybe 45. No, he doesn't look 45. He has came home in leave. Now he is going to do. I told you yesterday, try to make central character of your age, and he looks quite young. So try to make central character of your age. Okay. So let's go for the next slide, and let's go for the let's stop this video for now. NCC camp for first time. Yes, Ganesh sir is saying NCC camp for first time. It is also an interesting theme. All you have to do is why NCC camp, why he is going for NCC camp, and what could be his outcome for that NCC camp. So that's interesting. So we'll stop. We just left with the 5 minutes, so we don't have to stop right now. Right. So I hope I have made myself clear. Now we will see this. Do not fear that your story should be different from other candidates. Yes, सबसे बड़ी गलती कर देते हैं. What is this? I am telling you again. Do not fear that your story. Just a second. Okay. Do not fear that your story should be different from other candidates. No, no, no. It is not the competition of story writing. Understand this. It is not the competition of story writing. It is the test of presenting your true self at your best. Hence, in order to write हटके story, never lose yourself. देखिए, आप इस प्रेजुडाइज्ड माइंडसेट में मत रहिए दैट आपको कुछ अलग स्टोरी लिखनी है, हटके स्टोरी लिखनी है. नहीं, दिस इज नॉट द कंपटीशन ऑफ स्टोरी राइटिंग. व्हाट ऑल यू हैव टू डू इज present yourself at your best. So whatever the theme you are going to select, whatever the theme you are going to, on which you are writing the story, right, write that theme very hatke, not the hatke theme. Samajh rahe ho what I'm trying to say? I'll explain it in the next slides. What I'm trying to say here is that do not lose yourself. आपकी पर्सनालिटी, अगर आपको लग रहा है कि एक छोटी सी ट्रिप ऑर्गेनाइज, छोटी सी इवेंट है, कुछ भी बर्थडे पार्टी भी अगर आप ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहे हैं, राइट, तो भी आपने उसको, you have to write in such a manner that there must be lot of actions. And I repeat, story writing की competition नहीं है. इसका मतलब क्या, we are going to see in the next slides. Okay, so present yourself truly. How you are going to present yourself? By giving the right response, by giving the original story. Okay, so let's stop the conversation for now and again join the meeting. Join within a minute. Okay, I will end the meeting here right now.